Today is August 28th, 2009. We're at 3762 East Antisdale in the city of South Euclid. We had our city inspection here today. The inspector said that this is the first time that this property has been inspected that they have on their records. So they've never been in the house before. Starting on the outside of the property here, we have some roof damage up on the top there, next to the chimney, and in front of these windows. Now, this is the good side of the roof. We're going to walk around back, take a look at the back side before we go in. Everything else on the outside of the property was in satisfactory condition except for those holes. All of these holes, these are insulation holes. This means that somebody came in here, an insulation company, and they drilled the holes, stuck their hoses in there, and filled up the spaces with insulation. Now, why they didn't remove the siding to do this, I'm not sure. I would just have to say it's because they were lazy. Even the inspector pointed out that that's kind of a lazy thing to do. And on the back side of the house, anyway, those holes need to be filled in. On the back side of the house here where this AC unit used to sit, that box needs to be covered up. That's a junction box that's open, and he did mark it down, so that needs to get fixed. And we have the roof on the back side here. Now, this side of the roof is what gets the majority of the sunlight. That's why it's in worse condition. But we can also see patches missing up there at the top next to the antennas over there, and over here next to the chimney, and then again down up front. And you can see that the little porch section here is really tore up. Somebody had laid some roll shingles down, and it doesn't look like they did a very good job at it. The garage and the roof, or the roof on the garage, is in good condition. Gutters on the garage are in good condition. Gutters around the house are in good condition. Now, the garage we have not been able to get into. The locks are different. We thought they were the same. They're different, so we can't get in there and see just yet. We're going to drill out those locks and take a look in there. This here, the inspector said we need to have some clay put back around that. In the house here, the majority of the work has been done in here. The second contractors came in and did a really nice job. You can see the floors look good. And we've had a couple showings over here. The feedback has been the stove, which is getting taken out. Probably tomorrow when they come back over here to finish a couple of things. We have a junction box up here. It just needs to have a cover put over it. This GFI outlet right here needs to be replaced. It wasn't working. It's just old. We need handles on missing cabinets. The rest of the house, both upstairs and downstairs, everything was good except for the electrical. None of the electrical outlets are grounded properly, and that might be from the panel downstairs. The second contractor missed it. Everything in here is good. The second contractor missed it because everything's working right, and the ground is more than likely at the junction box itself. Let's just take a look so we can see what it looks like. Bathroom's in good shape. First bedroom here, nice new floors. This is a little tiny bedroom, second bedroom or office. And the last bedroom. And the second contractors did a pretty good job in this place. Alright, coming down to the basement. We are going to have them finish up. They didn't do the chipping paint on the door frames and stuff. That'll be finished. And down here, this room if you remember from the other videos, was flooded with water at one point and was really moist and humid. They did a pretty decent job getting it all dried out and cleaned out and whatnot, but it still smells a little moist, so I'm wondering if there's something leaking back there. And it looks like we had some more water damage since they finished working here. I saw it right after they were done, and there was not all that staining that was bleeding through. Oh, here's the patch job they did up here. Looks pretty good. Okay, the final part of the basement here. Here's the electrical. Again, the second contractors didn't do anything with this. I think the first contractors may have. Oh, there it is. Grounding wire cut. That's the problem. Looks like when all the copper was stole out of here, they took the grounding wire as copper too. We have some plumbing run, but we don't have any plumbing for the washer and dryer. So we'll have to have that fixed. Inspector pointed out that GFI, or that outlet needs to be a GFI. And over here they have city ordinance or state ordinance that gas lines can't have these type of knobs. They need to have lever knobs, something more like that, or like this. Here's a gas line. So that will need to be changed to this. Again, same issue down here with the electrical. All of the grounding is not done. The heat duct, the inspector noticed this. It was all up and done properly. The second contractor didn't miss this because it was connected. But when the inspector started messing with it right here, he noticed, and he started touching it and it fell. But this was not the right size ducting. It's a larger piece of ducting that they tried to make fit, and they just screwed it and bent it. So that is everything for this property. The floors, just to help us pass the inspection, I'm going to let the second contractors know that we should probably go ahead and put that gray paint seal on all the floor in the basement here. So that's everything.